and welcome to History of Dragon Ball. Today we're diving deep into Dragon Ball DAIMA's second episode, Glorio. This episode may not have the same breakneck pace as the first one, but don't let that fool you. There's a lot of bubbling under the surface action here, from the introduction of Glorio to the new revelations about the Demon Realm and Shenron's twist on the Dragon Balls. We've got plenty to break down today. Let's jump into it. So the episode picks up right after the game-changing wish that turned Goku and the gang into kids, leaving them scrambling to make sense of all of what's going on. Goma, Degasu, and Neva are still celebrating their moment of victory, but there is a catch. Shenron throws them a bit of a curveball by only granting them one wish. Yes, that is right. Shenron reveals that first-time users of the Dragon Balls only get one wish, shutting down Goma's plan for more mischief. Goma's frustration sets the stage for the villains to plot their next move, but the twist with Shenron raises some big questions. Why the limit on wishes now, and what could it mean for the future? But I'll come back to that in a bit. On the other side, our heroes are adjusting, or trying to, at least to their new mini bodies. Goku struggles to control his balance, crashing into things while trying to fly. Even Piccolo, usually the calm and collected one, finds himself struggling with his new form. It is really a bit of comedic relief, but also highlights how these transformations are more than just a physical downgrade. They've lost some of their control and precision. We also get some really fun moments with characters like Master Roshi, who's enjoying his return to youth perhaps a bit too much, and Bulma, who's clearly happy about her lovely smooth skin, obviously kind of showing why she becomes like she does in DragonBallSuper. But there's a more serious tone lurking beneath the surface, as Degasu kidnaps baby Dende, taking him to the Demon Realm. It's a power move that puts the entire planet's Dragon Balls out of reach for our heroes and raises the stakes for Goku and company. Then one of the biggest highlights for me of this episode is the arrival of Glorio, a character we saw very briefly in the first episode, but who now steps into the spotlight. Glorio comes with a proposition. He wants Goku's help to take down Goma. He's from the third demon world, and while he claims to be on Goku's side, there is perhaps something a bit shady about him. Supreme Kai, ever the cautious one, even whispers to Goku to be wary of Glorio since he didn't seem surprised by the gang's transformations. This brings up some interesting theories. Is Glorio really just here to help, or does he have his own agenda? He might be setting Goku up to take down Goma, leaving the Demon Realm more vulnerable to perhaps his own power play. It wouldn't be the first time that Dragon Ball has toyed with the idea of allies turning into enemies, and this could be setting the stage for some bigger twists later on. Now we get some more intriguing new details about the Demon Realm and the Namekians with that. Piccolo drops a bombshell. He knows about Neva, the Namekian who stayed behind in the Demon Realm, and this really does raise a lot of questions. How did Piccolo know this? He didn't even know he was a Namekian in the early parts of Dragon Ball. So where has this knowledge come from? Well, some may say it's a bit of a plot hole, others may think that perhaps he got memories back when he fused with Kami, or maybe even when he fused with Nail, he learned some more about Namekian lore. But the fact is, Piccolo is already aware of Neva's legendary status, and this opens up a whole new dimension to his character. We also learn that Namekians left the Dragon Realm because they don't like being ruled, and that's likely why they moved to Namek. This reinforces the idea that Namekians have a deep, possibly ancient connection to the Dragon Realm, and Neva may be a key player in the events to come. This also ties back to the earlier revelation about characters with pointy ears being linked to the Dragon Realm. We do get confirmation here that not all characters with pointy ears are from there, but the majority still are. It's a bit of a minor clarification, but one that could have big implications on characters we haven't even met yet. And this is where we get another standout moment, and one that I personally absolutely loved, and that is Goku retrieving his power pole. A classic callback to original Dragon Ball days, and the imagery is just so iconic, I can't help but love it. With his smaller frame, Goku realizes he needs the power pole to make up for his shorter reach, adding a layer of nostalgia while also showcasing his adaptability to the situation. Seeing Goku swinging that pole around again was a treat for longtime fans. So with the group gearing up to head into the Dragon Realm, we learn that only 3 people can fit into the spaceship Glorio provides, meaning Vegeta, Piccolo and Bulma will have to wait for their own ride once Bulma fixes Supreme Kai's old spaceship. This sets up a 2-pronged narrative, with Goku and the Supreme Kai heading in first and the others there to follow later. It's an exciting prospect, especially since it means we'll likely see Goku and Vegeta tackling different parts of the Demon Realm on separate fronts. So, with that all summarized, what's the deal with the third demon world that Glorio is from? It looks like we're in for a major exploration of the Demon Realm, and the show's closing scenes give us a glimpse of the various areas that we'll be visiting. One place in particular does look a lot like Namek, an abandoned world with decaying structures. Could this be where the Namekians originally lived? It's a strong possibility, especially given the emphasis on Namekian lore in these first 2 episodes. Then there's the mysterious Tertian Oculus, the third eye artifact, the one that Goma wanted so badly and the one that has been passed down from Demon King to Demon King until Deborah's father was the one that seemed to have lost it, whatever lost it meant. We've only heard whispers about it so far, but with Glorio, Goma and Neva all vying for power, it is clear that this item could play a major role in the coming episodes. Will it grant some godlike abilities? Will it grant a transformation that we haven't seen before, perhaps like the Potara earrings, or even as powerful as the Super Dragon Balls? Maybe that's a bit much, but you just don't know. But with all this, the final question lingering on especially my mind right now is, what is Glorio's true agenda? If he's from the third demon world, is he planning a power grab after Goma is out of the picture? There's definitely something more going on with him, and really I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up becoming the major antagonist down the line. Perhaps he gets the Tertian Oculus and this grants him a major transformation power boost that makes him a formidable opponent. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So, where does this leave us? Dragon Ball DAIMA is setting up a complex narrative with tons of new bits of lore and potential twists. We're only 2 episodes in, and although this episode may have been slightly slower than the first, you can tell it's about to ramp up. And already, the Demon Realm is shaping up to be a fascinating new addition to the Dragon Ball universe. The introduction of Glorio, the deeper exploration of the Namekians' past, and the unfolding mystery of the Tertian Oculus all point to some exciting developments that will hopefully come soon. So, what did you think of Glorio's debut? Do you think he's a true ally, or is he setting Goku up for a fall? Let me know all of your thoughts and theories that have come from this episode down in the comment section below. And please, as we've reached the end of this video today, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into Dragon Ball DAIMA and Dragon Ball in general. We've got plenty more to uncover, so please join me on this journey. And with that, thank you for spending just some of your time with me today, and I will see you next time on History of Dragon Ball.